Please be seated. Distinguished guests and graduands, I would like to invite Uncle Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional acknowledgement of country. Chris.
Thank you. Warami Miriga. Hello friends, and Nalawa, welcome. We begin today by acknowledging that we gather together in Wallamata, the traditional country of the Darug people and ancestral clan lands of the Wallamedigal, the Snapperfish people. I wish to also pay my respects to our elders, our ancestors, and to thank the University for the invitation to come and do this here with you. The Acknowledgement of Country, I find, is one of the sweet and beautiful features of contemporary Australian culture, where we pay respects to those that have gone before us, as well as affirming ourselves as a community or a nation that stands with Aboriginal Australia in our common pursuit of social and environmental healing for our country. My family, in fact, descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman of the neighbouring Burrabarongal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world could best be secured if we could learn more about it. So he enrolled his daughter, Wollongai, or Maria, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and used her newly acquired skills to lobby and eventually secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them, seeking refuge there during the brutal displacement of Aboriginal people throughout the 1800s. And the place became known as the Blackstown, where the present-day city of Blacktown gets its name. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your families are of you here today. And with good reason. Your success is our success. Your advancement, our advancement. Now that was probably better understood in more traditional times when clan groups were smaller and abided by strict sharing laws, which meant that the food that you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of the camp. Your skills and good fortune were thus enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourished the rest of the community, and you in turn were looked after by them. Yes, we can live quite beautifully when we work together. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well in many respects, and I use occasions like this to offer them to yourselves as a model or a benchmark on how good to expect our lives today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 250 years ago, he described the people he encountered as one of the happiest people he had met. They owned nothing, he wrote, but the tools they carried. They were mostly naked, made their shelters from the bark of trees without cutting them down, and fed their families from the earth without excessive tilling or clearing. There was no slavery, no rich and poor, and no homelessness. People cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, which were then shared out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands are maintained in their natural state through fire and responsible harvesting. Our rivers and waterways kept clean and unpolluted, with people drinking out of them, as they have done here in Wallamata, for the past 20,000 years. So please consider, this is not an ideal yet to be achieved or some far-off dream. This is normal life for us, and for the longest time, and not that long ago. So there is no good reason why we should expect less for ourselves and our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. Admittedly, there's a lot more of us. However, we are a clever people, and there is still much magic in the world, I like to believe. So graduates, I would say expect great and wonderful things from your life. Life is good, we are naturally happy, and normally very good at looking after each other and the country. I would just ask that you share your skills with the rest of us where you can, and keep following that beautiful spirit within you that got you this far. Do this, and I'm confident we can put together a world we can be proud of and a future that is worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine by winding up now and letting you graduate. Just want to say congratulations to all of you. Have a wonderful day and all the best in our collective futures. Thank you. Yano.
I'm pleased to introduce Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic of Macquarie University, Professor Rodham Wilkinson.
Distinguished guests, how lovely to see you all. Welcome to Macquarie University for this very special day. Uncle Chris, thank you for that very warm acknowledgement of country. I think you now all know why we have such a special relationship with the Wallamatigal people of the Darug Nation. Our campus is an extraordinary place where we conduct education at this moment in time. But it's not lost on any of us that we are simply the contemporary manifestations of educators who've been here for millennia. So I thank you, Chris, again, for your warm welcome. It is very nice to see you. It's lovely to see all you graduates here. Thank you all for coming. We're going to have a wonderful time this afternoon. I've got multifocal contact lenses in, which means I shouldn't make a single slip up, but let's see how this goes. It is my very great pleasure to welcome you all here to this ceremony. I bring with me a very special, warm set of congratulations to our graduates and welcome wishes from our University Council, our Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor, and all members of the university community. Most of all, they want me to convey to our graduates congratulations on what you have achieved. It really is quite extraordinary. I'd like to extend a special welcome to all of you who have joined our graduates here today. Your existence in this hall at this moment in time really is a good example of the impact that you have had on their lives and why they are so thankful having you here, because you've helped them on this extraordinary journey that they are about to complete. You will have heard in the background some members of our community who are younger than most of us, certainly younger than me. They are especially welcome. We really believe at Macquarie that young children are an important part of celebrations. So parents, guardians, you will feel at some moments the pressure to keep your children quiet. Please don't. Please don't worry about that pressure at all. We really genuinely welcome them here. They are future Macquarie students and we look forward to their graduation in 20 years' time, but please just let them be. Graduates, you've worked so hard to get to this point and you should feel proud of what you've accomplished. Completing a degree is never easy. It requires a desire to realise your dreams, a passion for inquiry, and a determination to succeed. Well done. I'm so pleased to be able to congratulate each and every one of you on this stage as this ceremony progresses. In many ways, today marks the end of one journey and the beginning of the next. The room is very much symbolic of that transition. You entered as graduates, eligible to have your respective degrees conferred on you. You will leave as graduates, looking forward to futures of extraordinary possibility. It's worth dwelling on the journey that you've taken so far, what this room means, and what lies ahead. Each one of you came to Macquarie with a unique set of hopes and dreams. Only you will know what those hopes and dreams were. And while those sat around you will have been animated by unique possibilities for the future, you all chose to come to Macquarie to help you along your way. Please take a moment to think about those around you. Think about the hopes and dreams that brought you here to us, and imagine what hopes and dreams brought others here too. It is in this room that your individual aspirations come together to create an extraordinary force that will shape the future. And it is here that we wish you well for what lies ahead. A little later in the ceremony, you will come up on this stage and receive your degree. Remember that the steps you take as you walk across this stage represent the transition in phases of your life. Savour those steps. Don't be anxious or nervous. Enjoy them. They are as simple as crossing a platform from one train to the next. In this case, one that will soon depart on the next phase of your life. And just so that you aren't anxious when you come up, you'll join the stage from my left. Come and join me in the middle. We'll have a photograph. And you'll leave from the stage past Professor Jones on my right. You'll feel anxious, nervous, and stumbly. No one will notice. Just come up and enjoy it. When you stand in the centre with me here, we'll have a photograph taken so that you can remember that it is in this room that you began the next phase of your life. It's also a nice memento, I hope, of a very happy day celebrating your achievements with us all here at Macquarie. At its very best, a university education takes students on a mind-expanding journey during which time the horizons of life possibility are broadened to an extent that had not previously been imagined. This is what we provide at Macquarie. We offer an encounter with knowledge and its application that sets you up to succeed in life. The provision of such a transformational experience requires that we have first-rate educators, some of whom join me on this stage today, passionate for and committed to the craft of education and the pursuit of understanding. But good teaching requires more than just good pedagogy. It also requires imagination. Without imagination and an appreciation of as yet unthought possibility, you would not be able to use what you have learnt and translate it into positive change for yourselves and society. As the late science fiction writer Ursula Le Guin put it, imagination is the single most useful tool humanity possesses. All of us have to learn how to invent our lives, make them up, imagine them. We need to be taught these skills. We need guides to show us how. Without them, our lives get made up for us by other people. It is this capacity to teach wisdom through the encouragement of imagination that is a hallmark of educational excellence and is a Macquarie advantage. It is our way of multiplying your potential. It goes without saying that we pride ourselves on the quality of the education you receive, the support and facilities we provide, and the community we have all built. The transformative effect of a Macquarie education is matched only by the transformation of our own institution in the 60 years since we were established, and in the transformative effects that we as a community have had and will have on the world in which we live. Last year we celebrated our 60th anniversary, and I have to say that many of our former students came back to the university and shared stories with us, and those stories we get to hear when we engage and encounter our alumni. They really do speak to the profound impact that this university has had on society for the whole of its history, and I'm very much looking forward to hearing the impact that all of you make on the world around you in the years ahead. Macquarie, as you know, is a thoroughly modern, forward-thinking university. Our ambition to do good in the world has few bounds. We are all agents in that endeavour. It's an exciting time for the university, as I'm sure you will have noticed as you wander around our campus. We're nearing the completion of the development of our physical environment. I have to say, it's an extraordinarily beautiful place, and that feeling of its beauty is not diminished by coming here every day. I hope that you all take time to immerse yourselves in these glorious surrounds and to take advantage of our wonderful facilities. While we're always looking to transform understandings about the world and the way we convey that knowledge, the things we all value about Macquarie will not change. The warmth, friendliness, inclusivity and compassion that are hallmarks of our university will endure. This is who we are, and it will continue to be so. Remember, you will always be welcome here and forever part of our community. Extraordinary as it may seem, nearly 250,000 people have graduated from Macquarie University since we were established, and more than 14,000 in this hall since it was completed in 2020. That's quite some number, given that we were in lockdown for the best part of those 5 years. We count among our global alumni graduates from more than 150 countries. We are, as our Vice-Chancellor puts it, distinctly Australian and thoroughly global. We will always be a leader in education and in the accumulation of wisdom, knowledge and understanding. However, our collective journey is about building community, where we have shared values, things in common, and we care about each other even when our points of view diverge, which is very important in the times in which we live. In just a few moments, it will be my very great honour to confer your degrees upon you and welcome you as lifelong members of that community we proudly call Macquarie University. Before I do that, I would like to introduce our occasional speaker for today, Associate Professor Milena Gandhi. Milena is a registered clinical psychologist and Associate Professor with the School of Psychological Sciences at Macquarie University. She received her undergraduate degree in psychology with honours from Trinity College, Dublin, where she was appointed a Trinity College Scholar for Academic Excellence and graduated with first-class honours. Dr. Gandhi completed a combined doctorate in clinical psychology and PhD at the University of Sydney, where she graduated within the top of her cohort. Dr. Gandhi's PhD research focused on improving the identification and management of depression in epilepsy. Dr. Gandhi joined Macquarie University as a postdoctoral researcher, where she was awarded a Macquarie University Research Fellowship to continue her work in advancing mental health care for people with neurological disorders. She's been awarded numerous grants and awards for her clinical research and is currently the proud co-chair of an integrated mental health care task force with the prestigious International League Against Epilepsy. Let me please introduce to you Milana Gandhi.
Thank you for the introduction. I'd like to acknowledge the presiding officer, members of the faculty, staff, distinguished guests, graduates, and their family and friends. I would also like to acknowledge and pay my respects to the traditional custodians of the beautiful land where we meet at Macquarie University, the Wadawurrung people of the Darug Nation. So I wanted to start my speech today with a recent experience I had with my two young sons, which made me reflect on some important teachings and learnings I've got along the way in my psychology training. So I caught my two sons at my sister's house glued to a YouTube video, which is a little bit naughty, as like many parents, I have banned YouTube because it leads to really poor behaviour and there's some very strange content on there. But anyway, as I was in someone else's home, I had to not just react, I had to kind of think before reacting, and I had time to consider my approach. First of all, I decided to just watch the video to understand what had them so enthralled. And it ended up being this bizarre deep dive conspiracy theory into Peppa Pig. Did you know that Peppa is actually a cannibal and she only has one eye and Miss Rabbit has been cloned? It was really, really bizarre. To be honest, some of the details went over my head, but what really got me was, wow, this has all the hallmarks of a conspiracy theory video, but it's on kids' YouTube about Peppa Pig. It had emotional appeal, it had dramatic storytelling, it had the classic, they don't want you to know, don't be like the fooled masses that thinks Peppa Pig's innocent. I tapped into all the confirmation and cognitive biases that we learn about in our psychology training. And I was amazed at how appealing it was to them. They believed everything and they started to feel kind of special now that they knew the truth about Peppa Pig. This is a somewhat innocent example, but it did make me feel really unsettled, knowing that there's going to be way more harmful content that they're going to be exposed to within the future, but that uses this convincing format. And while pausing, I also had time to think about how to react and reflect on my training as a clinical psychologist and parenting and training in child behaviour, which, let's face it, often gets forgotten when you're dealing with the reality and stress of parenting. And I saw it as an opportunity to validate my kids' curiosity and refrain from shaming them, which we know is really, really harmful. Instead, I asked them, why they liked the video, opened up a conversation about it, talked about why people come up with these things and manipulate others into believing things that aren't true, and often about how much money YouTubers make. This small parenting moment illustrated two important parts of my psychology training. One, understanding how misinformation works, how addictive it is, how it gets all the dopamine and serotonin firing, all the conditioning that's involved, all the cognitive biases that it taps into. But it also made me reflect on how important it is to try and validate other people's perspectives, not shaming them, to have meaningful conversations. And these ideas are not just critical for parenting, but many challenges that we face today. And one of the greatest challenges that we do face, and we constantly hear this, is tackling misinformation and kind of this move towards anti-science and even anti-kind of universities. Some people here might have even been criticised by people they know about going to university and getting a degree and studying psychology. In general, the university sector is being attacked by many different fronts, and expertise and evidence-based research is often undermined. We only need to look at some of the huge decisions that are being made by the US government to see this play out, and it's likely to have real scary consequences. The good news is psychology can help, not only understanding some of these problems, but also ways of tackling them. As psychology graduates here, we gain an in-depth knowledge about human behaviour, evaluating evidence and critical thinking. But we know that facts alone don't change minds or inform policy. That would be nice, but no. Cognitive biases, propaganda, many things get in the way. And people often dig into belief systems if they feel like they're being attacked or shamed, or may feel like they're in the out group and the university elite are in the in group. To combat misinformation, we need to do a better job of selling the importance of expertise and research evidence and the values that institutions like universities have within society. But we need more than critical thinking. We need more effective communication, both on a societal level, but also on an individual level. And particularly on that individual level, I think we need to tap in to the power and principles of validation more to help with this. And I want to be clear, I'm not saying we side with people or we're passive on potentially harmful or extreme views. That's kind of the pointy end of the spectrum. I'm speaking more generally about our interactions with others. And validation is not just agreeing with someone, it's about acknowledging other people's views and perspectives, even if they differ from ours, and letting people know that their perspectives are worthy of attention. Validation is essential in every area of life: parenting, relationships, leadership, therapy. As a clinical psychologist working here at Macquarie University, normalising and validating people's experience of mental health difficulties, physical symptoms, is one of the main things I do. And I see the real harms of invalidating, dismissing and shaming other people's emotions and perspectives and feelings. We've all probably had the experience of being invalidated, not feeling believed or heard. Perhaps we've gone to the doctors with symptoms of fatigue or pain and been made feel, like we're making things up or maybe being dismissed. Perhaps a partner has undermined our concerns. This can be extremely frustrating and disheartening. On the other hand, when someone feels heard and believed without judgment, they're more likely to listen, they remain calmer, they're more able to regulate their emotions, and they're more open to shifting their perspectives. So as you leave today with your psychology degrees, remember you have unique skills and perspectives. You've studied one of the most fascinating and complex topics there is, human behaviour. Whether you end up helping people with mental health difficulties or businesses operate more effectively or something different altogether, you have gained unique insights into the human condition through your studies, which are valuable to any workplace with people and relationships. I appreciate that this talk is probably less engaging than a conspiracy theory video about Peppa Pig, but I hope you do take away something from it. And on reflecting on my final remarks, I realised they were somewhat aligned with Macquarie University's MQ Health motto of heal, discover, learn. So to end with, I encourage all of you to use what you've learned in psychology, not just to continue thinking critically, but also to listen deeply, validate other people's experiences, and create meaningful conversations that matter and make a difference. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Melinda, for those wise words. So graduates, it's that time in the ceremony that we all really enjoy and that you guys are slightly anxious about. It's such an important part of our university calendar. We really enjoy graduation weeks like this, and each ceremony is very different, very unique, and it's a privilege for us to be here and to take part in the celebration of your successes. So shortly, we'll be conferring your degrees upon you. To do that, I'm going to call on our registrar for today, Professor Taryn Jones.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic, I certify that all of the candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees to which they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees please stand?
In the name of the Macquarie University Council and the authority delegated to me by that council, I admit each of you present here today, and also those who are unable to join us, to the degrees for which you have qualified. Very warm congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. I now call upon Professor Patrick McNeill, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Medicine and Health and Executive Dean, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, to present the graduates. Professor McNeill.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, which contains two schools, the School of Psychological Sciences and the Macquarie Medical School, and three departments, Health Sciences, Chiropractic and Linguistics, as well as the Research Institute, the Australian Institute of Health Innovation. The faculty is a core component of the Macquarie University Health Sciences Centre, which is a unique academic health enterprise in Australia. Macquarie is the only university that integrates its learning and research with the practice of health here on campus at our own healthcare service called MQ Health. MQ Health provides the opportunity for our students enrolled within the faculty to learn or to undertake research in an environment where real healthcare is occurring. And the faculty is very proud of the way it integrates its learning and its health and medical research with patient care, captured by the purpose of MQ Health in 3 words: heal, learn, discover. In research, the faculty has particular strengths in neurosciences, psychological sciences, cancer, clinical trials, and health systems research. Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic, I present to you the graduates from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences whom you have admitted to degrees or awarded diplomas. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Psychology Honours Class 1, Natasha Mawson. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Psychology. Iza Adnan. Imogen Aiken. Sarah Ellen Akinyemi. Nurhan Al-Janabi. Yusuf Alamuddin. Christina Alberga. Junior Al-Zuhahi. Cody Anderson. Ali Aram. Eliza Aratoon. Campbell Armstrong. Emma Ash. Alana Bai. Sabine Baker. Magana Balachanda. Dennis Baffis. Ethan Baptist. Mia Bastian. Dahlia Bainey. Zoe Belcher. Aliyah Benedict. Shivani Bera. Alana Bin Shedler. Sarah Blau. Archer Bradshaw. Adam Bust. Joshua Caligaro. Christiana Alicia Campos. Patrick Capel. David Carmichael. Annabelle Carvalho. Nicola Cassidy. Andrew Sester. Gray Chandler Cook. Eleanor Chip Zuboff. Marcus Cooper. Erica Coonan. Jade Daly. Selena Daniel. Samantha Davis. Jessica De La Paz. Timothy DeVries. Joyce Diaz. Vivian Doan. Georgia Douglas. Catherine Dracos. Taya Duncan. Isabella Duquella. Brooklyn Egan. Zain El Hassan. Alexander Ewan. Charlotte Fay. Salmana Faheen. Rhiannon Farrugia. Christy Filetti. Monique Fraketic. Neola Funes. Lily Gasisa. Abby Galiich. Moira Guchalian. Ashley Giadis. Alana Gosin. Bryn Gillespie. Caitlin Glass. Alicia Habericht. Azar Hamid. Alyssa Hamoud. Adele Harper. Kate Hawkins. Sally Hazim. Bianca Henderson Brooks. Chloe Herriot. Elada Higgins. Sophie Hill. Tina Ho. Georgia Hodges. Sienna Haristias. Sally Hughes. Rachel Hulse. Lauren Ibrahim. Zoe Isgrove. Tahia Islam. Maya Yakovlevich. Greer Johnson. Emily Jones Bryan. Sabrina Josie Fosker. Emily Cowra. Charlene Cam. Jessica Karami. Alyssa Karetsian. Burju Katichilik. Matthew Carney. Meredith Kelly. Sky Kennedy. Preston Kerr. Ruby Keshtavan. Elijah Kalouf. Channel Camus. Salih Khan. Monica Kadir. Theodora Kutsumis. Ranika Kumar. Erundi Kurupurauchi. Amani Lababidi. Lara Lahoud. Louisa Lekis. Lamini Leung. Lisa Lickman. Grace Slim. Yasmin Lin. Aisha Linden. Fiona Maria Lagronio. Ruby Lowe. Gordon MacArthur. Gabriel Magdalawi. Nivishka Maharaj. Samuel Macquarie. Max Marshall. Alexander Massey. Alana McCready. Sienna MacDonald. Taylor MacDonald. Tess McPherson. Louisa Messier. Madeline Meyer. Gabriel Michaels. Ria Modi. Chelsea Mutia. Sophie Mumford. Patricia Murphy. Shayla Mustafik. Mika Nakamura. Amisha Narayan. Shannon Ninter. Richard Norris. Harrison Knott. Margot Orderman. Sarah O'Shea. Emily Parwar. Irene Lewis Pangjestu. Minjai Park. Hua Pham. Leah Phillip. Tiana Pike. Sarah Pinder. Maya Poynton. Angel Pua. Jackson Puller. Talia Rose Polverenti. Alicia Quibble. Bianca Radman. Dipasha Raj. Vanessa Raj Kumar. Jacqueline Rafalo. Graciana Rafael Ravilla. Karen Rios Lopez. Glikeria Rufuzos. Sorry. Annika Ryan. Sarah Saker. Caitlin Sampson. Jade Satuala. Isabella Scaffoni. Chloe Serra. Isaiah John Coranto Sessi. Roman Severino. Jessica Shepherdson. Zach Silber. Jasmine Smeekins. Carla Smith. Alexander Stacey. Shaltu Strawn. Stefan Sa. Laura Sims. Yuhua Tan Lee. David Tang. Shua Ying Teo. Isabella Thornton. Sabrina Toma. Anne Christie Torby. Dikran Totonjan. Emily Truen. Lawrence Sang. Ellie Turney. Carly Verenda. Tanvi Verma. Shona Virtue. Olivia Vuris. Luke Watson. Thomas Weber. Ashley Z. Niwi. Sophie Wellman. Sophie White. Deanna Whitfield. Hans William. Matthew William. Lauren Withnell. Dong Gyun Won. Kelly Yap. Asiya Yassin. Asli Yalika. Xiao Tong Yu. Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic, that completes this afternoon's presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences.
That was the wonderful Angela Brewer. Please join me again in thanking her. Angela is the founder and artistic director of Coast Opera Australia. There's some other people I'd like to thank, actually, who organised all of this. On the organ, Heather Moen Boyd. Thank you, Heather. We always enjoy your organ playing. Thank you very much. And on trumpet, Colin Grisdale. Colin. Graduates, distinguished guests, you'll see in the audience and all around helping today with members of our alumni community. They continue to serve this university with aplomb, and I'm delighted to have them here every time we have a graduation ceremony. Folks, if you wouldn't mind standing and identifying yourselves so we can also thank you warmly, please. I'd also like to thank our technical and support staff, some of whom you can see in the hall and outside, and you'll see them when we have a reception afterwards. But some of them you can't see because they're involved in making sure that this is streamed to those that can't join us. They're up in the booths around us, and I'd also like to thank all of them for the work that they do. Thank you. So, graduates, that wasn't such a hard walk across the stage. You all did that very well. None of you fell over, which is always a plus at these ceremonies. But you've now all crossed that proverbial platform, and your relationship with the university has evolved from student to graduate and alumnus. It is, however, far from the end of your association with us. You may choose to continue your studies or plough furrows anew. You are nonetheless part of the bigger Macquarie family. Our alumni network, which is more than 234,000 graduates strong, spanning over 150 countries around the world, now welcomes you into the fold. Our alumni team will keep you informed about the university's own journey, as well as that of your fellow students. We look forward to seeing you back on campus, to attend alumni events, to undertake further study, or simply visit our beautiful campus and reminisce about the good times you spent here as a student. I would ask you all to keep us all informed. As I said earlier, it really is a delight to find out what you're up to and to know about the contribution you're making to the world. So please do keep us informed. The alumni team will be in close contact with you. I'm sure you all know the award of a degree carries many opportunities and privileges, but like all privileges, it carries responsibilities. I urge you to commit to lifelong learning and inquiry. It is important across your lifetime to always be open to new knowledge and the possibility for greater understanding. I would also counsel that you should hold strong opinions lightly and continually reflect on what you know and how you arrived at that knowledge. I urge you to set ambitious goals for yourself. You came here so we might help you realize your dreams. Without ambitious goals, you won't achieve what you set out to do. We know you have endless possibility in front of you. I urge you to continue the hard work that has already brought you so far. You, your friends and families, and the world as a whole will all be thankful beneficiaries. At Macquarie, we pride ourselves on developing every student into engaged community citizens and leaders. I urge you to always give thought to what you can do for others along the way. You do not always have to do very much to make a profound difference. Often, a simple gesture or kind word can have an extraordinary impact. I challenge you to continue to exercise sound judgment and initiative, and to be generous in offering practical advice and wisdom to those you meet on life's journey. My hope is that as graduates of Macquarie University, you will use what you have learnt here, not only for your own benefit, but also for the betterment of our community. And in all you do, I charge you to uphold the good name of Macquarie University. It is my hope that you always remember the people who helped you along the way, many of whom are here with you today. I'd like to ask you to do a few things, actually, to acknowledge them. If all graduates could stand, please. Please put your testamers on the seats behind you. Please remember that they're there. I'd like to invite you to face your friends and family and join me in giving them an almighty round of applause. If you can please face the front, but please don't sit down yet, and do remember about those testamers. On the stage behind me are our Executive Dean, Patrick McNeill, Maria Kangas, Head of Psychology, and other members of the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. Every single one of them puts their all into making sure that your education is superb. I'd like you also, please, to join me in thanking my colleagues for all that they do. Please do pick up your testamers. I'm always anxious at this moment. Soon I'm going to lead the official party out of the graduation hall, and Heather will play the traditional music that we have played at ceremonies like these for time immemorial. Now I'd like to ask everybody to stand, please. I'll lead the graduation ceremony out. Our graduates will follow the official party, and I'd like to invite you all to join us in some refreshments outside. But before I do that, my congratulations again to you extraordinary folks. I hope you have the most extraordinary futures ahead of you. Well done.